Scott Wolf.
Tuesday, December 19th. Oh, please be seated. That was so like church-like.
It was.
Tuesday, December 19th, 2017. Filling in for Ryan today is the dazzling Scott Wolf.
Hey. Thank you. Good morning.
I should point out Ryan's on vacation. So,
yes.
Yeah, because I think yesterday I didn't mention that he was on vacation. I just said Anderson's here. People were like, where's Ryan?
On vacation.
He's on vacation.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Happy holidays. I got to tell you, you look better than ever.
So sweet.
I mean, really.
Likewise.
I was just saying backstage, he is this like the face of a movie star?
Come on.
No.
Come on.
Last time you were here, we did a very funny thing where your smile had its own sound effect.
It had a sound effect,
yeah.
and we were talking backstage as to whether maybe it would be prepared if I...
And I don't know. That's why we're stalling to give the
sound
room.
guys.
Yeah. Oh wait,
let's give it a whirl.
Yeah, that's your camera right there. Ah, yeah.
Bravo, bravo to the control room.
You guys, I'm so proud of you in there.
Yeah, that was high level.
Yeah, that was next level stuff.
How are you?
It's
been a while.
I know.
It's good to see you.
Too long. Good to see you too. Are you now? You're in New York.
Yes.
Just for the week.
Just to come visit with you.
Oh,
and yeah, had a great day yesterday.
What'd you do? Did you go
Well, there's
shopping?
nothing like holidays in this city, right?
Yes.
And so I went wandering around. I was trying to find, so I've gotten farther along in my life without needing glasses to read than I thought I would.
Oh, lucky you.
So both my parents needed glasses at like 24. So I went, yeah, I know, see, those are great.
These are progressives.
Can I see these?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Oh my gosh.
Not bad. Those are nice.
Yeah, yeah.
So
these allow you to read and then see distance at the same time.
Oh.
So you can see the, you know, how fast you're going on the speedometer and see your exit.
Right.
She says, as if she drives. I try never to drive, but I am like, because I always had this issue where, yes, I needed them to read, but then when I would look up, I can't see anything. Right.
So I guess I'm kind of picky with the frame, so I didn't didn't find anything I loved. But then I wandered down to Bryant Park, where there's this, right?
Oh, the Winter Village.
The Winter Village is incredible. And so, I mean, there's so many stores in New York City. You think, do we need more stores? But we do.
We need more stores.
We need more stores. And
those are grassroots mom and pop stores.
Incredible, yes. And all holiday driven. And so I was able to button up my holiday shopping, which was great.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
I got some, well, I don't want to see, some of the people who I bought gifts for are probably watching.
But will they know it's for them?
Probably not. Good. Okay, so I got, one of the things is there's these hats, like they're made like, they're Himalayan hats, woven hats, and gloves for the kids. And some of them, there's one of them is like a turtle or a dragon hat.
Oh, cool.
There's a unicorn hat for my daughter.
Yeah.
And a couple other little pieces here and there. I'm always the guy on New Year's Eve who's like, I'll be back in 4 hours, and finishes the day before. So I'm now not that person this year, which is great.
That's good. That's really good.
Are you done?
No, it's so funny. I thought I was done. I was really like, for the past 2 weeks, maxing and relaxing, and I mean it. I was like, I'm done. I'm done. And all of a sudden, like a thunderbolt, it hit me that I had forgotten 4 people.
Ooh.
And 4 people that I'm very close with, that I'm going to see very soon.
Yeah.
And I bolted upright. And I wrote down, because I didn't want to forget, wrote down on the notepad next to the bed, Christmas gifts, don't forget.
Yes.
Because I think what I've been doing is reminding myself and forgetting.
Sure.
So I wrote it down. So I've got 4 gifts that I have to get before Friday.
And you're going to get them.
Well, we'll see. I don't know.
It's a busy time. It's hard to keep track of everything this time of year.
And I tend to, when I get under the gun, I will get 4 people who are totally different with totally different tastes.
Yeah.
The exact same thing. Like, oh, soap? Thanks. You know, I'm like, no, it's elegant soap.
This isn't regular soap.
They're 4 different scents in the same box.
So speaking of pre-holiday craziness, this Atlanta airport power outage was absolutely bananas. I mean, it's crazy enough getting around on airplanes this time of year, and the entire airport shut down. But so it's obviously caused stress and delays that day, but the ripple effects are still happening, and so heading into this
You'd be wise
Christmas
to stay
week.
out of the airport. Just drive to where you're going.
Well, so funny you should say that, Kel.
Why? Why?
Because the crazy person that I am and the crazy person that my wife is. So we are taking a massive road trip for the holidays. Yes, we are full-on Griswolds this week.
Oh my God!
Oh yeah. You're looking at Clark. Clark W. Griswold. So,
that's my dream.
My
big dream is to do a cross-country road trip in a Winnebago with Mark and the kids.
Yeah.
Now, of course, we would need like 2 Winnebagos because now our kids are not small; they're adults.
Yes.
So that ship has sailed. It's not happening for me, but
no. So we're
take me on your
doing this.
journey.
So the long story medium, we wound up having. Normally we'll do either Christmas at home, or we'll do Christmas at one.
Because you live in a Christmas town.
Sort of, yeah, in Park City.
Yeah.
Or we'll go to my family's place or her family's place. This year, for reasons we don't need to get into, her family and my family both kind of had claim to us, and we wanted to get to both. Plus, we have a dog, a 1-year-old puppy, a golden doodle, who we didn't want to board for the 2 weeks, so we're bringing him. So from a distance, from 2 months ago, being in a car for 21 hours with 3 children whose total age is 16.
That's nuts.
It seemed like a good idea.
That's crazy.
But I leave you all today. I fly back home, and tomorrow morning embark on this journey. So this might be the last you ever see of me.
Last journey.
This is the
final frontier.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Wait, now are you in a Winnebago?
So we're not. We're not.
We're
actually, and you're going to make me say this out loud, and not only out loud on national television. Last year we checked in our sexy cards, and we got a something that rhymes with titty pan.
Oh, a minivan.
We got a minivan. We got a minivan. We're minivan people. We're minivan people.
I love a minivan.
Okay, good.
Listen, nothing but mad props. We are minivan people.
Listen, when you have 3 children.
And we are still sexy.
Yes, okay. We're gonna tell ourselves that. Yeah, wow. We're not buying that at all. We know we're not.
Did he make you applaud that?
So, I mean, look, with 3 kids under 8, anything where you push a button and doors slide and things move around and...
Here's what I want to tell you, because this is... So we've only done this once. We didn't do a cross-country. We did Arizona. We were looking at, like, national monuments, and we went to the Grand Canyon.
Beautiful,
and we drove all around, like, Sedona, Phoenix. Like, we just went everywhere in a minivan. And the smell of the minivan at the end of the trip. It's not something my nose will ever go nose blind to. My nose has full memory. I just sucked myself back in time. I can smell the Cheetos, and we didn't eat any Cheetos. You know what I mean?
We may abandon the car at my in-laws' house and fly home. But the funny thing is, we're kind of probably, my wife and I are going to duke it out for who drives, because as monotonous and difficult as that can be, the passenger seat, adult, is basically a valet for 3 angry clients who are never satisfied.
Right.
And it's like, I dropped my juice. I need more snacks. I can't see the movie.
Oh yeah, it's hell. I mean, it's really, especially because your kids are little. Like my kids in a car now. I mean, not that we're ever in a car together anymore, but when my kids are in a car, they're either asleep or they're like they've got their music on their ears, or they're reading something. They're not paying attention to us at all.
Right.
And what I have to do is, because Mark insists on driving. Mark is the designated driver no matter what. But he also has what we like to call Markolepsy. So he will fall asleep in 2 seconds. So he'll say to me, so so what else? I go, so what else? Nothing. And he's like, so, you know, talk to me. I go, are you falling asleep? Do you want me to drive? He's like, no, I just massage, scratch the back of my head.
Yeah, I do that.
So like, I have to, like, I'm sitting there scratching the back of his head. And then he's like, so what else? Please just change, let me drive a little bit. You can take a nap.
And it occurred to me to get one of those like they have in like a limousine where you can just like put up this like blackout walled window.
That's amazing.
And then just like 6 hours later put it down and see what happened back there.
That's a great idea.
I don't think they'd all survive.
Yeah, I mean, now, do you ever pull the car over?
Yeah, so it's like...
No, I mean pull the car over because you've had to pull the car over.
Oh.
Don't make me pull the car over.
Yeah, I would imagine we're gonna have at least one of those. Like,
Yeah.
Don't make me pull this car over.
Yeah.
Don't make me... My middle guy, Miller, he'll love that. He'll be like, yay, I get to make Dad pull the car over. He'll throw something at his sister.
Our daughter, one time, my husband pulled the car over, and he was like, and he warned them, and he pulled the car over, and he pulls her out of the car, and he's like giving her a talking to.
Yeah.
And I had warned her. I was like, listen, I don't want, you know Daddy's gonna pull the car over. And the kids really didn't know. They were like, what does that even
What does that mean?
What does that mean? It's not the 70s. Like, when our parents said they're pulling the car over,
That meant
you are
business.
preparing for them to dig a ditch and leave your body in it. Right? Like, pulling the car over means I know where there's a hole.
Yeah, this is the
So
end of
you're
it.
like, you don't get to the point of pulling the car over. My kids are like, pull the car over? Okay, what does that mean? Or is there a McDonald's? What? We're pulling the car over? So my husband takes her out of the car and he's like yelling. He's not like yelling at her, but I see he's like this, and he's telling her, you know, you're doing this or whatever. Leave your brothers alone. Don't touch him. Blah blah.
Yeah.
And he puts her back in the car, seatbelt back on, and I turn around and I sort of give her like a comforting look because she's crying, and she looks at me and she goes. I was like, me? I was like, get out of the car.
That's great.
Like, what did I do?
What did you do?
What did I do?
You let the car get pulled over?
I was like, don't let Daddy pull over the car. We're from the 70s. Anything can happen.
You did all you could.
Yeah. Hey, listen, we have a big show today. Seth MacFarlane is here.
And we have a performance by JoJo Siwa.
Yeah.
Amazing. So good.
And we continue 'Tis the Season week with a recipe for potato latkes.
Yes.
Yeah. I had potato latkes last night.
Yes, I love them. And another lucky member of our studio audience will have the chance to win cash in the Merry Money Games. Money in it. There's money in it for you guys.
Yeah. We should have Cardi B, like, sing our Merry Money Game song, right? I got Merry Money Games. Get it? Okay, anyway.
I didn't get it, I'm gonna be honest.
Hashtag Cardi B, call us. You should come on the show and do our Money Game song. It'll be amazing. All right, okay. It's time for Morning Wake Up Travel Trivia. Hey, that's Alexa Durante from Millstone, New Jersey.
Yeah. New Jersey.
You know what I like about your whole outfit? You're winterized, but it's still super chic.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you look good. All right, we're gonna call Sue from Macomb, Michigan.
Okay, Sue.
Sue.
This is new since I've been here. Usually they used to know.
It's not gonna make it to the new year. I guarantee it. Gelman will get tired
Come
of
on,
us calling
Sue.
people who don't answer the phone.
Sue. Answer the phone, Sue. Sue.
I like that you're turning into the Halloween. Halloween.
Ah, Sue, come on.
Come on, Sue, wake up.
Hello?
Sue's got better things to do than talk to us this
All
morning.
right, let's call Anita from Melbourne Village, Florida. You know Anita? Do you guys know Anita? Tell her to answer the phone. Oh. Will you send us videos from your road trip?
I will.
Okay.
Anita! Doesn't work as well as Sue. Oh, Anita.
I guarantee you. I know what Gelman's New Year's resolution is.
Anita?
Hello?
Hello, is Anita there?
This is Anita.
Anita, hi. This is Kelly Ripa and Scott Wolf. We are calling you live on the air.
Oh my gosh!
Yes.
You're calling me?
What? What's happening?
Oh my gosh, it's Kelly Ripper and Ryan.
Yeah. Kelly Ripa and Ryan.
Yes.
Let me do that
It
again.
is.
It's Kelly Ripa and Ryan.
Hi.
Oh.
Now where are you? Hey, Anita.
Yes.
You got a second?
Yes.
Who are you talking to?
My husband.
Oh, okay.
My granddaughter.
And your granddaughter. Is the TV on?
Yes, the TV's on.
See, Ryan's on vacation. It's Scott Wolf.
Hi.
Yes, I saw you yesterday. I watched the show.
Okay, it was Anderson yesterday. I've got a bad feeling about this.
She watched the show.
I've got a very bad feeling about this already.
Oh my God. I'm so, like, I've been watching you every day, and
Okay.
I can't believe this.
Anita, don't worry. We're going to spin the wheel, see what you're playing for, okay?
We're going in.
This is a great prize. Listen to this, Anita. The Westin Nanea Ocean Villas in Maui.
Ooh. Wow.
7 days and 6 nights in a 2-bedroom villa.
Two-bedroom villa?
You and your husband can have separate bedrooms. It's like a dream. It includes 3 meals daily. This trip is provided in part by Hotels.com. It's a prize valued at $12,400. You have 20 seconds and only one guess. Good luck.
Anita, here we go. You ready?
Yes.
On yesterday's show, which you watched, that I didn't host, Kelly talked with actress Jessica Chastain. In what city did Jessica say she first met her husband?
She first met her husband. Oh my gosh.
Guess.
I think it was
7 seconds.
I'm gonna say
Guess.
California.
What?
No.
No, it was Paris.
Paris.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I just remembered that.
Remember?
Although the city of
Oh,
California is lovely
California
as well.
is also very glamorous.
Paris.
Here's the good news. Want to hear the good news? You live in Florida.
Yeah.
Yes, I do live in Florida.
You know, it's like palm trees here, palm trees there.
You just got to cook 3 meals a day for yourself,
Right.
and it's kind of the same thing.
$100 gift certificate from Eddie Bauer.
Good one.
Please pick a number between 1 and 205.
I'll take my favorite. 13.
I'm
Say
sorry,
that-
say that again?
13.
Say one more time?
13.
13.
All right, Anita, better luck next time. We've got Seth MacFarlane when we return. Stick around.
Still ahead on Live, a performance by Jojo Siwa. Another lucky member of our studio audience will walk away with some extra Christmas cash. We continue Sis the Season week with a recipe for potato latkes. And coming up next, Seth MacFarlane.
The show, Christoph Waltz is here.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
that's a big deal.
from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Candy Burst is here.
Yeah, and appropriately, Andy Cohen will be filling in, so that'll be nice.
Yes. And we continue the Merry Money Games.
Who doesn't
Big
like
giveaways.
Who doesn't like a Merry Money game? Now, Seth MacFarlane, he does it all. He's an actor, an animator, a comedian, a writer, producer, director, singer, songwriter. His new CD, Full Swing, is available now. Please welcome back to the show, Seth MacFarlane. I like that we listed all of your credits and we bring you out and we play a Lady Gaga song.
It's fine.
It's fitting. It's fitting.
You grew up in the Northeast, right?
I did, yes.
You know, it's so funny when I think of you as such an entertainer and such like a showbiz guy that I think that you're from like either Hollywood certainly, or Las Vegas, or someplace where like big show comes from.
Yeah, no, I grew up in the woods actually.
No kidding.
Yeah, like literally born in a log cabin. Like you couldn't be further off.
So we've all been following these crazy fires out west.
Yes.
But your dad, who lives out there, had a really scary story.
Not 200 feet above him, the houses were just gone. And you have these incredible firefighters who came in and beat this thing back.
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
Did he have to evacuate?
He had to evacuate, yeah.
Wow. I keep thinking about all of the people in California and how terrifying that must be. Like, to, you know, you escape with your life, say, so that's a miracle. But you don't know when you come back, like, what am I coming back to?
Right.
Is the house there? Is it not there? Is it burned beyond repair? What happens?
It's hard to imagine.
Rebuilding is hard, right?
Rebuilding, I would imagine, yeah. I fortunately have never had to do it, but it's
thank God. And I'm so happy that
okay.
your dad's okay. Yeah, for sure. Listen, we need to take a commercial break. We're going to find out. Seth will tell us what he learned from working with Barbra Streisand. Now what? You know?
So I have to say, so we met. You probably don't remember this, but we met once before. I think you would have blocked this out of your mind, but we were at Comic-Con in San Diego, which is this big expo for film and television. I was there with a show.
Oh, God, what did I do?
And I went into the men's room.
Yeah, oh, God, what did I do?
You didn't do anything. And I was using the men's room, and I looked, kind of glanced next to me, still using the protocol.
I needed the work.
And you were there. And I thought, oh, I'm such a huge fan of his work. I need to say something, but this time it could be way better for this, but I'm a huge fan of your work. And you were awesome and gracious. And you could have said, please stop talking to me. But
I told you this the last time you were here with your Christmas CD. It is on rotation in our house. We love it so much. You've got such a really like old school sound, a real like big band sound. And this is a collection of jazz, your new CD, right? In full swing.
Yeah.
So how do you come up with your music? Were you a big band follower? Did you like the sounds of Sinatra?
I did. I loved Sinatra. I was a big orchestra junkie. Like I kind of got into it through film music. I was a big John Williams fan, Jerry Goldsmith, and all these film composers, and a lot of that music at the time was very cinematic. You know, if you listen to a Sinatra recording, it's, you know, he himself used to point out half of this is the orchestration. I mean, it's. And, you know, my grandfather got me into the big bands of the 40s when I was a kid, and you know, it's a genre that really, you know, the vocals are a small part of this. It's really also about the orchestrations, the arrangements, the musicians. And we just try to pick songs that aren't done to death. You know, you're never going to do I've Got You Under My Skin as well as Sinatra, so we try to find things that are sort of hidden treasures.
And you recently did a duet with Barbra Streisand, which is incredible. It's amazing. How was that? How's that experience?
That was amazing. I mean, it's you know, it's like what's not to like, what's not to respect about everything that she's done.
And she's perfect, right? Don't you think she's pretty perfect?
Oh, she's awesome. She's awesome, and just such a warm presence to be around, and I had a blast. I mean, it was a very welcoming environment, but it was also just, you know, the fact of the pipes on this lady and the breath control, and really, you know, she's been doing this for decades, and it was everything I had to keep up.
Yeah. And were you at her house? Did you go to her place?
We rehearsed at her house, yeah.
So did you see the wrapping paper room in the Starbucks and all that? They say that there's a full mall in the basement.
Really?
That's what I heard. I mean, people talk about it.
There's like a Sbarro down there.
Did you go down to the basement?
I didn't.
You didn't? I mean, I would, listen, that's the difference between you and me, and probably why I never get the call to record with Streisand.
You'd have been snooping around.
I would have been in every nook and cranny. I mean, I would have been in the medicine cabinet. I would have been everywhere. I mean, truly. And so you're up for 2 Grammys.
Yes.
Congratulations. The music is incredible. Seth MacFarlane's new CD, Full...
Tonight, already...
The last night of Hanukkah. I know. Yeah. And joining us today with a brand new twist on potato latkes, please welcome Eden Grinshpan.
Hi. Hey, congrats.
Hi. Good to see you.
Congrats on your baby.
Thank you.
Last time you were here, you were pregnant, and now the baby's living on the outside.
And she's 8 months.
Amazing.
It's crazy how time flies. I can't handle it.
You gotta come on the show more than once a year.
Yes, I agree too.
Yes, okay.
Okay, so today we are making latkes. It's the last night of Hanukkah, which is crazy how fast it goes. But we're doing a different spin on it, and we are going to be making sweet potato latkes.
Oh, yum.
Sweet potato.
Yum, yum.
Okay, so Scott, why don't you start by grating the potato over there, and Kelly's going to help me over here by mixing all the ingredients.
Grate them.
Oh, no. Not peel. We want to grate.
This is already peeled.
I was just moving this to the other side of the board.
Meanwhile, I heard that you're like an expert latke maker.
Well, you know what? We went to a family's house for Hanukkah the other night, and they had heard that I had latkes as a kid, and they were like, "You're in charge of latkes," and they had all the ingredients out. And I had never made them myself before, but it actually went great.
And he's a latke king.
I'm a latke king. So this is
Amazing.
King of the East Coast.
Amazing. Okay, so you grate the sweet potato, and over here we have the grated sweet potato already. And we're going to add some flour. We're going to have some onion. And I hear that you're also really great at breaking eggs on camera. So why don't we let you break the eggs?
Me? Who told you that?
Yes, everyone. Excellent. So we're going to season this with salt and pepper. And what I love about this recipe is it's not something that you can just have on Hanukkah. This is something you can have year-round.
Yes.
You know, fried potatoes. I love adding some poached eggs. I love adding smoked salmon in the mornings.
If anybody doesn't like fried potatoes, there's something wrong with it.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
Right.
And so they're normally made with regular potatoes, but you can make them with all kinds of stuff.
Exactly, and that's what we're doing today. So this is actually a standard latke recipe. The only thing we've changed is the potato. Okay, excellent.
What kind of oil do you use so it doesn't get so smoky?
Yeah, so that's important. We want to have a neutral oil because we don't want to impart any flavor into that, into the potato. So we're using right now a sunflower oil.
Okay.
You can use canola or vegetable.
Great.
And now we're going to start frying the latkes. So the eggs and the flour are really important because that binds the potato together. Beautiful. Exactly. Scott, get your hands dirty. Get in there.
I'm going in. I'm going.
Okay, you have to be, sorry, you guys. You have to be very careful because it is hot.
You're now the latke queen. It just became official.
I know.
That one looks great.
No, it's perfect.
Be careful.
So do you want to like pack it together?
You can pack it. Definitely, you
use
can
the
pack
spoon
it.
so you don't splash.
So
Yeah.
Here, I'll turn it down a bit. You know what I want to do. Okay.
Don't worry.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Good, pretty.
Here we go.
So while the sweet potato latkes are frying, you guys come over here and I'm going to show you different variations on latkes. So this is also the standard recipe. The only thing that I've done here is I've switched out for some other root vegetables.
I love beets.
Beets, exactly. Color. We're bringing colored latke variation. So we have the potato. We just added the beets. Again, we have the eggs, the onions, and the flour. So
this is a beet latke.
This is a beet latke.
Amazing.
And I love it because it just adds a different flavor, different texture, and obviously that color because we eat with our eyes and it's beautiful.
Beautiful, nicely done.
And we also have here carrot latke. And we did the exact same recipe. The only thing is I've added some cumin. Because once you start, understanding the base of this recipe, you can play around with it and add different spices and kind of just go a little crazy with it.
I mean, I just want to eat all of them.
Yeah, and you will.
I know.
And even though they're called latkes this time of year, they're really potato pancakes that you could eat anytime.
All year round.
All year round.
And so this is also really cool over here. So those are some fresh sweet potato latkes. Let's get into that. We have the beets, we have the carrot, and obviously you eat latkes traditionally with sour cream and applesauce.
Yep.
But today I have a lemon chive sour cream. I brought a cardamom applesauce.
What?
Yes, and I've added some tzatziki because
Who doesn't like tzatziki?
Right?
Yes. Let's hear it
Yogurt,
for
sour
tzatziki.
cream, very similar.
Listen to this. I want to get this out there. I want you to check out Eden's new Middle Eastern restaurant, which is opening soon in New York City, called Dez, D-E-Z. So make sure you check out Eden's new.
Thank you. Coming up next, the Merry Money Games. Stay with us.
You know, I gotta tell you, we're still eating potatoes, but we're gonna try to play this game now. 'Tis the season for fun and games, and potentially the flu when you see what we're gonna play right now. We continue our Merry Money Games, where lucky members of our studio audience are competing to win cold, hard cash. Today we're playing a candy cane game. On my team is Kelly Goodman. Hey, Kelly. Hey. Yeah, she's from San Marcos, Texas.
And playing on my team is Katie Neri from Asheville, North Carolina. Katie. All right, here's the game. We'll have 60 seconds to use our candy cane in our mouth to hook and then drop as many candy canes as we can into our bowls. At the sound of the buzzer, the game ends, and the audience member on the team with the most candy canes in their bowls will win $500. Okay, here we go. Let's get 60 seconds on the clock.
This seems like a good way to spread germs. That's all.
Yes, we'll all have the flu by the end of it. Okay, 60 seconds on the clock. Ready, set, go.
Keep breaking them.
All right, we got to count them up, yes?
That was weird.
1, 2, 3.
That and I definitely banged heads more than 800 times.
7,
okay.
8, 9, 10, 11, a dozen, 12. Hey, you killed it.
2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh, no.
6, 7.
Oh, they killed us.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
That's awesome.
13, 14, 15.
Congratulations. $500, 50, 150, 250, 350, 450, $500.
Hey, but wait a minute.
But wait.
You also, just for playing.
Just for playing, $100 for...
That was great.
All right. Hey, coming up next, JoJo Siwa's here.
Tomorrow on Live from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Candy Burris.
Our next guest is a multi-talented teen. She's a singer, dancer, YouTube personality, and best-selling author. Her new book, JoJo's Guide to the Sweet Life, is available now. Please welcome JoJo Siwa.
Like how it does like the thing in the back. It's so cute.
It's really fun. I love it.
Oh my gosh. Wait, did you make this?
I had someone make it for me.
Yes.
I wasn't personally sewing it.
But you conceptualized of this.
Oh yes, 100%.
No kidding. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, welcome. You're 14
Thank you.
years old.
Yes.
Wow. You're originally from
Nebraska, Omaha, Nebraska.
So you live in LA now. How does a little girl from Nebraska find herself a big star in LA?
You know, it's funny. I mean, taken me since I was 2 years old. I've been doing this for
your whole life.
A million years.
Right,
Yeah, no. But it's unbelievable, my journey. I mean, I started off on a first TV show, Abby's Ultimate Dance Competition. Then I moved on to Dance Moms. And then from there, I did YouTube. And then from there, now I'm signed with Nickelodeon. I have a new show coming out, Lip Sync Battle Shorties, premiering in January. I'm so excited. Like, yeah, it's crazy. So many good things happening. happening.
I have such a fast question. Some of the dance moms, is something wrong with them?
No, everyone's really nice and really fun, but definitely, yeah, it's a fun show.
Right?
It's very, very
so
competitive.
I guess that probably prepares you for Hollywood.
Honestly, it does. One of the biggest things that I ever learned from Dance Moms was either to sink or swim. And, like, not physically actually in a swimming pool, but, like, to really just be able to survive and to
but
want
even
it.
the way you just reenacted dancing in a swimming pool was very graceful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I have to say, as a father of 3 kids, I love how positive your message is.
Thank
it's really incredible. Yes.
Thank you.
You started the C1-ators to combat bullying. What made you really want to focus on that?
You know, okay, so I've been homeschooled my whole life, but when I was in 3rd grade, I went to public school just for the end of the semester, just to kind of make sure I was still on track. And there was this little girl there, her name in my book is Lucy, but that's not her real name. But she got bullied really bad. And I remember the first day I went there, the kids were like, don't hang out with Lucy, we don't like her, she's weird. And I was like, it's not okay. And at the end of the year, we had a big ice cream party, and it like depended on how good you did in math, how much ice cream you got. And you know, she has special needs, and she didn't get anything. And she had a bowl of whipped cream. And I am very advanced in school, and so I had everything that you could possibly have, and it was an unlimited ice cream buffet. And so I was like, you know, I don't want mine, I want to give it to her. And so that was really the first time when I realized, you know, I want to make a change in this because it's not okay.
Oh.
So great.
Listen, we have to take a commercial break, but you're going to perform your big hit Boomerang when we come back.
Yes, thank you.
More information at kellyandryan.com.
Here she is, JoJo Siwa, with her huge hit Boomerang. JoJo. Battle Shorties premieres January 12th on Nickelodeon.